Very happy now to be joined in studio by Browns cornerback Greg Newsome.
What's going on?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. Let's start family. We were talking a little bit before, but 2 months and a day.
Yeah, 2 months, 2 months, 1 week, and 2 days.
And 2 days. Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing, right?
Yeah,
Life changing.
It's been amazing. Just definitely changed my perspective. Taught me a little bit more patience. I think I was a patient person, but it taught me even a little bit more. So it's been going great.
A lot of zooming and FaceTiming.
Yeah, she's actually out here. So
she's out here now.
Perfect. Yeah, I get to
Perfect.
see her every day. So.
Oh, great,
Yeah.
dude. Fantastic. Well, that makes me very, very happy. It's always good to have you in here as well. And let's talk, obviously, first interception of the season last week. How good did that feel to get that play?
Oh, it felt amazing, man. Just shout out Ward for doing his job. I wouldn't be able to, get the pick without Ward doing his job and being an elite, cover guy. So he did a great job. I seen the ball in the air. And Coach says all the time, if we run to the ball, a lot of great things can happen. So I seen the ball in the air. And it looked familiar, like that Baltimore last year.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
I was able to go up there and get it.
Interceptions had been hard to come by, and they always say they come in bunches, and it feels like maybe they're starting to come in bunches. Are you guys? Is there anything that necessarily you're seeing on tape, or is it just kind of the way the ball bounces sometimes?
Yeah, I think, like you said, it's both. I think we're definitely honing in a little bit more throughout the entire season. We've been doing a lot more ball drills, things like that, trying to get our hands on the football. But just on tape, just honing in on our craft, honing in on some of the looks that we're seeing, and just capitalizing. I think we had a lot of opportunities earlier in the season. We just weren't capitalizing. So
Sure.
I think now we're starting to capitalize on them.
Which is good. And listen, you guys the season hasn't gone the way anybody's wanted to, but there's still a lot to accomplish. For an opportunity this Saturday to sweep the Steelers, which has not happened in a great long time. How are you guys kind of staying together? Because there's no doubt the effort you guys put forth on Monday Night Football, the commitment, everything, the passion that was shown in what was really a great game and had an unfortunate ending to it. But how do you guys kind of keep it going here down the stretch, knowing that, now the role is probably more spoiler than necessarily getting to extend the season?
Yeah, for sure. I think it comes down to pride. Playing for that name on the back of your jersey, praying for that Browns logo. So I think that's more so what it comes down to. And I know we're a brotherhood, man. We hang out. We're still here all the time, just hanging out, talking with each other. So I think it's more so pride. And I know the guys that we have in this building. And, at the end of the day, like I said, you want to represent not only this organization but the name on the back of your jersey. So we're going to go out there every single week, like you said, no matter what our record is, and try to get a win.
Absolutely. I think it's critically important. That's exactly what this team is trying to do, finish this season on a strong note. There are so many young pieces in place for this to become a very successful team again, as it was just 1 year ago. Let's go in your room. Denzel Ward yesterday, the Browns nominee for the Walter Payton Man of the Year. He's been phenomenal. 19 passes defensed in a season is just outrageous, and we still have 5 games to go. What have you kind of seen from him this year's play, and I think at a first-team All-Pro level, and then also to get that award for not only what he is on the field but what he is off the field as well?
Yeah, just starting with him, getting that award, man, it's amazing. I've been fortunate enough to be around him for the last 4 years, and just going into a bunch of the events that he hosts and things like that. And he's always in the community, so it's just great to just see. People shed light on what he does, outside of this building. But just on the field, man, I said it from the jump. I told him, I was like, man, honestly, you could be a first-team Hall of Famer. Not just he should go first-team All-Pro for sure. But I think just the elite skills that he has, that he possesses, when he's locked in, there's not a person in this league that can get open. I mean, I think people are starting to see that every single game. Obviously, with our record, I don't think people are like really honing into what he's doing, but he's playing at an unbelievable level, and I don't think there's a cornerback in this league playing better than Denzel Ward right now.
19 passes defense, we said, most in the NFL since he came in the league in 2018. 95 passes defense, that's most in the NFL, and he's the only player with 2 picks and 10 passes defense in each of the last 7 seasons. I mean, that's just incredible consistency right there. What is something that, he doesn't seem like a very vocal guy. How would you describe kind of his leadership and what you've been able as a young guy who's been in the room with him for your whole career kind of learn from a Denzel Ward?
Yeah, example. I think he's a lead by example guy. Like when you see him at practice, just getting out there early, doing things like that, staying later, always seeing him do extra reps. Like even in the off season, we're leaving and he's in there still doing reps, just trying to get better. And when you see one of the best guys in the league doing that, it motivates you. So I think he leads in a very unique way. He's not the loudest guy out there, but he definitely leads by example and show us the way. And, when War's locked in, we have no choice to. I mean, even off-season program, like he's here right away.
For sure.
Some people that don't go to – he's the first one. So you have no excuse to come when the best corner of leagues here early.
And you guys are always off on the side with B. Lynch when special teams and things are going on and doing all those little extra things. And, yeah, that's awesome. On the other side, you guys on the D getting to watch, Jameis throws for 497, Judy goes for 235, Elijah's over 100. Guys that you've gone against kind of all off season. And I know you guys have some competitive periods still now where you get to go one-on-ones. But is that fun kind of seeing the way that this has evolved as well?
Yeah, man, I think it's super fun. Those guys deserve it. They've been working their tails off. I mean, just starting with Judy, just the narrative on them before the season came. The team trading him and us getting him and people not, on the board with him. And for him to, having a performance like that, we all know he's capable of it. I go against him every single day.
Yep.
Elite route runner, creates separation like no other. So for him to have a game like that, especially back where he was just at, like that was unbelievable. And then with just Elijah, man, I think it was so happy. Like that was probably my most excited I've ever been, man. Just seeing him go out there and shine. And like I said, another guy that gets open.
Yes.
So it was just super excited to see both of those guys have a great game.
Yeah, it's fun, and that game obviously did not end the way you wanted, but there were a lot of good things on both sides of the ball, and that's really where we're at, right? Take these things and get these things going forward. Last year, I know that you and MJ had friendly little wagers going on the first interception. He got it last year. Well, did that happen again this year? Because you got the first one this year.
See, the crazy part is I don't remember. I think we did something for this year too. I got to talk to him. I'm pretty sure we did though. Now I'm up.
And you've
right
delivered the bag.
Yeah, I got him.
Yep.
I got him his gift. So I am up right now.
Okay.
Actually, I need to remind him on that.
There you go.
Now
that's why you're coming up here. Well, great job out there. This is going to be a fun matchup. I had imagined that this one is maybe a little bit more than just Browns Steelers. We know all without having to get into it how the last game ended. And so you get to see these guys again, and I'm sure it'll be a little bit heated and fun.
Yeah, I mean that's what football is about, man. Rivalry, fun, competitive, physical, and that's what the game's going to be. Like I said, I don't hold grudges or anything. Like at the end of the day, he's a very competitive player. Like you see it, he's a very high-spirited player. Obviously, you would wish that he wouldn't do some of the extra antics, but at the end of the day, he's trying to win a football game, and that's what we're trying to do. So it's going to be a super fun matchup. Obviously, now it's going to carry a little bit more weight now,
sure.
But it's going to be super fun playing against the Steelers.
It is going to be a lot of fun. An opportunity to do something that has been done since 1988, before you were born.
Yeah, way before.
Way before you were born. Oh, to be young. It's great. Greg, thanks for the time, and good luck on Sunday.
Yeah, appreciate that.